Hello, everybody. Let me make sure I have this all working the way it should. Can everybody see me and hear me? Just making sure everyone can hear me. It's so awesome to be with you guys. And this live stuff is super, super strange. So I'm excited to jump on here with you. We are going to be talking a little bit about this new VBS thing that we've got going on. We're excited for something a little bit different this summer. With all the new stipulations and the unpredictable schedules, we want to make sure that VBS could still happen and we can give you guys all something to do together as families and also with those around you in your neighborhood. So we're pumped about this. So hello to everybody joining us. Hi. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Katie. Hey, Meredith. Christy, Jen, Katie, we're all excited to have you here. And by all, I mean me, because I'm sitting here alone in my basement. Oh, hey, Rachel. Okay, so instead of calling it Vacation Bible School this year, I thought it would be fun to dub it VBS, the very best summer, because I think there's a lot of things, kind of disappointments going into this summer. And so we really wanted it to be a cool way for you to reach out to your neighborhood. So we're going to call it VBS, the very, very best summer. So focus is the theme, and it will help kids dive deeper in their faith by putting the focus on God and his amazing plan for us. So that's kind of the theme behind focus. In this current climate, we are needing to adapt this program to fit the restrictions we're in. So I think we have some really amazing plans in place. Focus will now be all virtual. It will be accessible in your homes. And we are encouraging families to buddy up with families in your neighborhood to make this a party that lasts all summer and is all over Columbus. So we're not asking you necessarily to do it just in your home, but we're asking you to buddy up. So here are the details. I'll try to be as clear and concise as I can be. We are making Focus a 5-week experience. Okay, so it's flexible, it's adaptable to your schedules and to, sorry, I'm just making sure you guys can hear me and see me, right? Okay, here we go. Sorry. We are making it flexible and adaptable to your schedules. We will release content for 1 day's worth of lessons and stations every Sunday afternoon or evening, okay? So as a family and with your buddy families, you can decide whether you want to do the lessons together, all on a Sunday, which is, it's going to be only about an hour and a half of content. We are not doing the full 3 hours of content. So you can do it all on a Sunday, you can get it all done, or you can spread it out, the stations and content over the week, however you want. So you could do Sunday large group time with the dancing and the singing, and you could do Monday crafts, or you could do Tuesday small group time, however you wanted to do it. Okay, so we want it to be as flexible as possible for you. The last thing we want to do is make this overwhelming or impossible for you to complete with your kids. And so we're gonna start July 5th, and we're gonna go through August 2nd. And so it's gonna be those 5 weeks. Every Sunday, you'll get a new day. So our hope is that it would just fill your summer with something to look forward to every single week. So those are kind of the details, but I'm going a little bit deeper because I know you're wondering, okay, well, how do I get the content? How do we know what we're supposed to be doing? So videos will be released on every channel we have, basically. So via email, via Facebook, YouTube, we'll send out links, all our channels, so you can access the link and you'll see the videos there. And we're going to be filming videos of ourselves. We're going to be using the content that that Focus gives us with their people and their songs, and then we'll throw in some funny things, so you'll have those videos to work with. Okay, for supplies, you have 2 options. The first option is that you can collect all the supplies with the lists we provide digitally for your family for each week, which is free to you. Or we can provide you with an awesome VBS kit, okay? So this will include all the craft supplies for each child and each week, small group lesson guides that are all printed out for you, labeled and put in their days, snack supply lists, and some special Focus goodies that are a surprise to you, so I can't tell you. These kits will be picked up on July 3rd at a fun parking lot party that we'll have at St. Luke's. So we'll give you your kit and there'll be all sorts of music and fun, and we'll get to say hi to you from your car and give you your kits. And each kit is one kit, will be one kid's worth of supplies. So if you've got 3 kids in your house and are buddying with another household of 3, we'll make sure that every kid has enough supplies for what they're doing. The kit is $5 a kid. So I know this is a question on why are we charging when we haven't been in the past. And so I just kind of wanted to flesh this out a little bit for you guys. And feel free, if you have questions, to put them up here. I know it's a little bit delayed, so I might see your question in a second, but I will do my best to answer them as I see them coming in. So, all right, so we are in a unique situation where we don't necessarily have to cap the number of kids that participate in our VBS, since we aren't meeting in a building. Normally we say we have 150 kids and that's all we can have. But we don't have to do that this year, since this is technically our biggest outreach event of the year. And so we think this is the perfect opportunity and easiest opportunity for St. Luke families to reach out to your neighbors and to include them. So can you imagine how many families, how many kids we could reach if every St. Luke family asked 1 or 2 other families to buddy with you? I mean, that would be crazy. And not only are we reaching the kids, but we're reaching the parents too. And so, not to mention that, sometimes conversations about faith are really tricky. And VBS allows for these conversations to happen naturally, since everything is provided for you and the theme is all about Jesus. The questions are all about Jesus. So, man, what a cool opportunity that we have here this summer to reach people that maybe would never even step inside our building. So that's why we're charging $5 for the kit, because we can really have a lot more impact. We can reach a lot more people this year than we ever have before. So pretty awesome. The stations that are provided. We made sure to pare down the content because we knew that it could be overwhelming to try and do everything we do at VBS in your homes. So I heard one mom say, man, if you gave me 3 hours worth of content, I'm not going to do it. But if you give me an hour and a half worth of content, I can do that. I can make that work. So here's what you can expect. A large group experience with videos, dance videos from your favorite St. Luke leaders. The second thing is snack station. So we're going to record videos of us making the snacks for the week, and it probably is going to be very silly, but you'll be in charge of getting the snack supplies, but they'll probably be very simple and easy things that you have around the house. So we're trying to make it simple. The third station is crafts. So if you purchase the special kit, you'll be provided all the supplies you need for every day/week. And then we'll send out a video to help explain how to do the craft as well. So you'll be doing it, but you won't necessarily have to explain it and figure it out, because we'll send that for you. And then we have small group time. Now, guys, this is the most important thing. The small group time has special games. There might be something like Pictionary, but it also has discussion guides for parents to lead their kids in talking about the theme for the week. All that you need to know is printed off for you if you buy the kit. And this time is very, very important because it brings home the theme, and this is where some deeper conversations can emerge from what they've been learning. So, I mean, how cool is it that you get to have conversations with your kids and be a spiritual leader for them this summer in this? And I think that's one of the coolest things that we could ever do. So we're bringing that into your home. And normally you don't get to do that at VBS because we've got them and you don't. And so this is such a cool opportunity. So the last thing I want to talk about is this buddying process. And we kind of talked about this as a team and fleshing out what this would look like. And what I really want this summer to make it outreach centered is that you guys are motivated to ask a family to do this with you. So has there been a family that you live near and hang out with all the time but never been able to invite to church? These are the people we want you to ask. We talk about being outreach centered at church, outreach focused, and we want it to be natural. But sometimes it can be super, super hard. And we want to make it so easy for you. So invite those friends to join you for the very best summer with focus, and describe to them that you could do it together. The kids could have a blast, and you've got an extra set of adults there, you know what I mean? And that would be really helpful. Make sure they register too, so they can get their supplies. And then you just choose which house or where you want to meet for the experience. You could meet at a park if you wanted to. You could switch houses. You could rotate. We just encourage you not to buddy up simply with St. Luke families only. Now I understand we have some families that are best friends and want to do this together. That's fine. I'm not saying you can't do that, but invite along 2 other families then if you can. So this is something we're really, really pushing this year. If you have any questions on why, or if you just want to ask me, hey, what's a strategy for inviting somebody? I'm here and happy to answer any questions. We're counting on you guys. We're counting on you to be the hands and feet of Jesus in this time, because this is a weird, weird, weird season that we are in. So I'm going to pause here for a second and just see if you guys have any questions. Is there anything that came up that you're thinking, man, I don't understand this, or this sounds really complicated? I am all ears. So I'm going to look on here, make sure I check my Facebook. I'm toggling between 2 screens, so that is totally fun. So yeah, just ask me the questions on here. And while I'm looking, I do want to remind you that we have a special prize that is on the line for this Friday, and that is our Bunmo Stretchy Strings. We are doing a contest to see who can provide the best lip sync battle video. I have a couple families that are on this. I want to try and get a ton, because if I get a ton of people who do it, then I can splice them together and create a really hilarious video with lots of different families. So the song we're using is Happy by Pharrell, which is from Despicable Me Too. So I'm sure you guys know all about that. Cool. Well, it doesn't look like we have any questions, so I must have explained it somewhat well. But it's been awesome spending this time with all of you guys. And man, I'm excited for the very best summer. Let's focus on God together. All right. See you guys.